Now, from 41 NBC Sports, it's time for Friday Night Football scores and highlights. You're in the end zone. Brought to you in part by Fresh Air Barbecue, affordable storage of Jones County, and attorney Mike Costello, with Bill Shanks, Tucker Sargent, and Montez Allen.
Happy Friday night and welcome to the end zone. I'm Bill Shanks from Middle Georgia's ESPN. Tucker Sargent will join us with the Peach County highlights later, and of course our game of the week is Northside and Warner Robins, the best rivalry in Middle Georgia. Montez will join us from McConnell Talbot Stadium later on in the show. Let's get started now with Stratford and Mount DeSales. The Cavaliers have been the best private school team in Macon so far this season with a 3-0 record. Stratford has struggled, losing their third game of the season last week to Fellowship Christian 42-14. This is the first region game for both teams in Region 7 in Single A. Here we go to kick off Week 6 of the end zone, the Eagles and the Cavaliers. Here we go, and Mount DeSales to get the ball first on this Friday evening from their 48. Dexter Williams hands off Josiah Cotton. Now to Corey Jones, a little bit of a trick play, and he'll take it. He's going to take it for a little trip all the way down to the 10-yard line there. Nice play for the Cavs after a slight loss of yards. Cavs now from the 14, Williams. Like a lightning pass to Connor Gilbert, touchdown. And the PAT from Ethan Lear was good. That put Mount DeSales up 7-0. Cavaliers again for their own 38. Williams again back. Gilbert wide open. Watch him take off. And he's going to finally be knocked down around the Eagles 30. Now to 25. Williams fakes to Washington. It's a keeper. 16 yards and a first down. Williams again for the 14. Hands off to Cotton. And he will not be stopped. How about that? Touchdown Cavaliers. PAT good into the first quarter. Cavs holding on to the 14-0 lead. Second quarter now from their own 45. Williams passes to Gilbert, and that's at the 40. He'll carry it about 15 more yards for a first down. Williams now back to pass, and it's complete to Cotton. Gets there around their own 20, then inside. Can he make it? Nope. Knocked out right there, shy of the end zone, and the team effort will get it. Who scores? No one knows, but they did. And PAT would be good by the end of the first half. Cavs would stay ahead 21-0, and they would win it 28-7. They're now 4-0. The Eagles fall to 1-4 on the season. Let's stay in the same region now, 7A. Tatnall is at Twiggs County tonight at the pit. Here come the Cobras taking the field in front of a small crowd. First quarter, Trojans on the Cobras 33. Play action, Hunter Alexander rolls to his left, finds Griffin Hardy inside the 10 for a first down. Alexander now back and a quick handoff. Tyjay Sanders right side, touchdown, nice run, and the extra point would make it 7-0. Tatnall out on top. Twiggs County now back up at their own 15. Jamie Sanders with a quick handoff, but he fumbles it. Tatnall would recover. Alexander under center, and the handoff to number 2, Demario Wilmore, right side. He gets it, then he cuts back and scores. Tatnall would miss the PAT, and it would be 13-0. Cobras try again. Sanders from the shotgun throws it up in the air, but it's going to be picked off. Wilmore with a pick. He's going to return it into Twiggs territory, and he thought he'd have the touchdown, and Coach Jones is going to make you run for this now. You don't make it. Don't ever slow down. Trey Daniels would pick him up, though, and score the touchdown. They would miss the two-point conversion to make it 19-0. Second quarter, Tatnall again on the Twiggs 24. Alexander with the handoff here. Nope, 1, nope, 2, yep, got it, and Sanders gets it, runs to the touchdown. Tatnall wins this ball game 47-6 is the final score. That's the right one. 47-6 is the final score there. Tatnall now 2-2 on the year. We'll have Tucker join us next with the highlights from Fort Valley, and still to come, our game of the week, Northside and Warner Robins. We're back with more right after this.
More highlights coming up on the End Zone. Tonight's catered meal for the End Zone crew, provided by Zaxby's. Indescribably good chicken. Indescribably great support of our community. You're in the End Zone. Brought to you in part by Fresh Air Barbecue, affordable storage of Jones County, and attorney Mike Costello, with Bill Shanks, Tucker Sargent, and Montez Allen.
Now for a non-region game for Mount DeSales. The Cavaliers have been really good so far this season, a 4-0 start and an explosive offense scoring 34 points per game. They welcome Pinecrest to Macon tonight, a team coached by former Falcons wide receiver Terrence Mathis. Here Here we go to West Macon for the highlights of this game, the Cavs and the Paladins. Up close shot just to show you we can do it, but of course we'd like to go up and be above the crowd, above the action, so we can show you this. First quarter Cavs on the Pinecrest 36. Dexter Williams and Josiah Cotton runs to his left, and it's about 8 yards. Tough play there. Williams now the quick pitch to Corey Jones. Right side, nice spin move. Finally down around the 15-yard line right there. Now Williams coming up the pass to Kobe Butts, and touchdown Cavaliers. Nice play there. They would go for 2 points, and they got it and make it 8-0. Mountain Sales out on top. Pinecrest back to punt. Jones again. Watch this. Watch this play right here. He catches it. He's at 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and he's going to score. How about that? Nice play by Jones for the touchdown. It was 15-0 after the PAT. Still in the first quarter, Williams to Cotton. Watch this run right here. Yeah, he's just really, really good. You're not going to catch this kid. 50, 45, 40. Ain't going to happen. Nope, you fail. You are not going to catch him. Touchdown Cavs, 22-0. They win at 50-21. Cavaliers are 5-0. They'll get back into region play next week when they go to Twiggs County. Speaking of Twiggs County, here is Tucker and FPD and Twiggs County hooked up for a region game tonight.
Yeah, homecoming over at George S. Johnson Stadium. The Cobras with 1 win in the series' 7-game history. And that came back in 2016. The Vikings had blanked them the last 2 years. FPD up 2-0 in the first after a snap went over the Twiggs quarterback's head in the end zone. Vikings' first offensive drive results in that first down. Parker Ingram to Jordan Jones. 2 plays later, Jones on the bubble screen. Nobody touches him. 28 yards for the game's first touchdown. Extra point made it 9-0 FPD. It's Twiggs County 3 and out and a bad punt, and the FPD offense has it again at the Twiggs 45. Barrett Barkley hauls that one in, and he picks up a first down to about the 20-yard line. Then they feed Mr. Barkley again on 1st and 10. He picks up 10 to the 10. And before the chains can even get set, Ingram finds Harrison Alls, and Alls does the rest, cruises into the end zone. Extra point, no good, but it was 15-0. Vikings. Twiggs back on offense, and it is another disaster. It's over Tremendous Sanders' head again, and he's going nowhere with it. It's another safety, the second one of the game, and that makes it 17-0 FPD. Next Vikings drive, it's 4th and 5, and they go for it. It's Griffin Brown with a tough run, and he is down to about the 15-yard line, and a few plays later, he finishes the drive from 5 yards out. Extra point, no good again, but it was 23-0 FPD. Twiggs County in need of something to happen, and that's not what they needed. Malone Hudson picks Sanders off, and he's down inside the 5. Vikings scored on the next play, and they shut out the Cobras for the 3rd straight year. 56-0 the final. The Vikings now 2-3 overall, but more importantly 1-0 in the region. Twiggs County falls to 0-6. The Cobras' 21st straight loss.
They are struggling, but a good first win for the region in FPD. Yeah, they needed that. All right, Tucker, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We got our game of the week up next, but first, here is our band of the week.
It's time for the 41 NBC Band of the Week, sponsored by Zaxby's. Submit your video to 41NBC.com/band.
My name is Kyle Montgomery. I am the band director with the Tatnall Square Band of Gold. And my favorite thing about my band is that we're a close-knit family, that every day we come together and make miracles through the power of music.
'Capture your favorite band for the 41 NBC Band of the Week, sponsored by Zaxby's.
Don't forget, you can watch the End Zone live on the 41 NBC app. Download today. Tonight's catered meal for the End Zone crew provided by Zaxby's. Indescribably good chicken. Indescribably great support of our community. '41 NBC Sports continues inside the End Zone.
The Fighting Irish from Dublin are one of the best teams in Middle Georgia so far this season. They came into tonight's Region 3 AA game with Bleckley County at 4-0. The Royals have also been very good at 4-1. And these have been two high-scoring offenses so far, with Dublin scoring 45 a game and at Bleckley almost 33 points a game. Here's Montez Allen now with our Game of the Week.
Thanks, Bill. Dublin has won 4 straight against Bleckley County, including a 46-15 rout last season. Bleckley trying to end that streak tonight. Dublin trying to improve to 5-0 on the season, and Bleckley County looking for its 4th straight win. First quarter, 10 minutes to play. Jaquise Evans on the sweep. He finds the gap and says, "See you in the end zone. Peace out. Sayonara. Goodbye." 62 big ones on the play. PAT is good, and it's 7-0 Dublin. Royals on offense now, 3rd and short. They're in the Wildcat, but Romello Heights says, "You can't fool me." He makes the tackle and then flexes. Royals forced to punt. 3 minutes left in the first, still 7-0 Dublin. Marcus Adams takes the handoff. NBC you later. 32 yards to the promised land. PAT is good, and it's 14-0 Dublin. Second quarter, Royals in the red zone. Arkenzio Hayes finally gets the Royals on board with a 2-yard run. He just trucks his defender. PAT is no good, though, and it's 14-6 Dublin. But the Fighting Irish back at it again, 2nd and goal. Jaquise Evans with the keeper, 6-yard run, and the Fighting Irish go up 21-6. Third quarter now, 5 minutes to play, 28-12 Fighting Irish. Mama, there goes that man. Jaquise Evans with the carry, and the touchdown is good. That makes it 35-12 Fighting Irish. Fourth quarter now, 4th and goal, 41-26 Fighting Irish. The Royals making it interesting. Dominic Sasser to Bryce Bailey for the TD. PAT is no good, though. That makes it 41-32, but the Fighting Irish would still go on to win. That would be your final score. Hey, Coach, talk about the win for me.
Hey, it's a great win. I told you before the thing. They had some skilled kids that could really go. Bleckley always plays Dublin tough. They had a chance to fold their tent tonight, and they didn't. They kept battling. All in all, we feel great to have a good win. Got to go on the road next week to Dodge County. That's one of Dublin's oldest rivalries. So let's get that DUB crowd over into Eastman next week.
All right, another win by the Fighting Irish. They've now won 5 straight against Bleckley County. Back to you, Bill.
All right, Montez, thank you. Great win for Roger Holmes. Big rivalry there, and next week against Dodge. We've got the scoreboard coming up, but first, it's the 41 NBC Fan Cam.
We're glad to have you tonight.
The Dublin Fighting Irish.
Fighting Irish, we watch the Fan Cam on 41 NBC.
We're watching Fan Cam on 41 NBC.
Visit 41NBC.com to watch and replay all of tonight's highlights. Tonight's catered meal for the End Zone crew provided by Zaxby's. Indescribably good chicken. Indescribably great support of our community. 41 NBC Sports continues inside the End Zone.
Middle Georgia's ESPN is on 93.1 FM in Macon, 105.9 FM in Winter Robins, along with 98.3 FM all over South Central Georgia. Join me weekdays at 3 for the Bill Shanks Show. You can also listen live on the superstations.com. Here we go to the scoreboard. Let's check it out. West Lawrence all over Howard tonight. How about that? 43-7 the final. Raiders now 5-1 rather. Mary Persons 38-13 over Spalding. The Bulldogs improved to 3-3. They got their region opener with a win tonight. Perry over Upson Lee by a touchdown, 22-15. Panthers now 3-3. They are off next week. Crisp County, big win for them down in Thomasville. as the Bulldogs have won 2 straight, but now the Cougars are 4-3 on the year. They're off next week as well. Johnson County over ECI by 10, 22-12. How about that one in Taylor County? The Vikings beat the Eagles 50-47. That was a high-scoring game. Dooley County over Macon County 26-8. Macon County now 2-3. First win for Dooley. 46-13 the final. Aquinas over GMC. Tattnall now 3-2. They will play Stratford next week. They beat Wilkinson County tonight. Also Trinity Christian 14-0 over Westfield. And a homecoming win for Rutland. They win by 4 over Kendrick tonight in high school football action. Before we leave you, we'll also tell you the Atlanta Braves won tonight by the score 3-0. Fulte, Freed, and Melanson did well. Off to St. Louis with the series tied at 1. Game 3 on Sunday. That is our broadcast. I'm Bill Shanks. Thank you very much for being with us. We'll be back next week for more high school football. For all of us at 41 NBC, good night.